and that is a good way to actually pass on heritage.
Parents react, or what is actually their response? When you ask them to send you their children for such a thing.
The response is usually just they look in, they think about it, look at the safety of the children. They come and visit our place, look at the safety of the children, look at what we're doing by taking part into tester sessions, and then we invite them along with their children. They sit down for a few minutes, take part in activity with their children, and then build that trust. And through that, gradually children start coming on their own and they can drop us with us, and that relationship has been built, and it's usually quite straightforward. That is why I know so many of the children here, and it has been a good strategy. So we go through association, because within the Cameroonian community, for example, there are different groups of Cameroonians who are based around their tribe, the traditional tribe. We've got Fondem, we've got the MIFI, all those organizations. We usually try and engage with the leaders of the organization, give them flyers, talk to them, go to the actual meetings and talk to them about what we are doing, then invite them to taste at our center. I came to this country back in 2020, and at that time I was so frustrated by the fact that there was not much of our culture around. I was very isolated, and from time to time I was always homesick, and I could feel that there was something missing in me. I couldn't have the food from back home. I couldn't hear the drums. I couldn't talk to my parents, my extended family. I was very lonely. So from there, I started to feel the need to actually connect with my own community, but there wasn't any community around because I was sent down to the city of Sunderland. And based on my experience, when I settled, my son came here, and I could see that he was going through the same difficulties where he was very isolated. He was actually bottled up, not being able to express himself. So I felt he is probably going through the same experiences that I've gone through. And I go out and started to get other Cameroonian children together, teaching them what I knew, which was just French, because I was lucky enough to learn to teach back home. So I was able to just gather the children, teach them some French, and then from there, I could see that the children were starting to feel more happier, accepting their culture, having that sense of belonging, and feeling more happier to actually belong to the Cameroonian community. And I felt from there, my own son, I interviewed my own son and asked him about how he felt, what has been his experiences. And he actually told me how, while he was at school, because he first came here speaking French, he was very isolated, and because he was not speaking English, children were sometimes bullying him and then go forward and say that he was the one who had attacked him and things like that. So he couldn't defend himself. So he was frustrated, and he wanted to be able to speak English so that he could just straight away be able to speak to the teacher and tell them what has been happening to him, how he's been feeling. But that opportunity was not there because of the language barrier. So by the time I realized, my son was already refusing to speak French and was even more isolated, because by not speaking French, he was not able to speak to the family back home, to the grandmother, to the cousin, and he became even more isolated. So my work to get other children around and connect them was just a way to reduce that isolation and also improve that sense of belonging in my own child and myself. So seeing how we are going now as a community, the football, which the parents were already doing, also helped to actually bring those young people to men's in the community, and then joining in at events such as this one. And it became a way for us to actually build that sense of belonging, build that sense of identity, and feel more happier and more connected.
So hello, my name is Fatima and I've been working with Ensemble since I was 14 years old. My friend told me about it when I was younger. She knows Melanie already because of her dad. So we just started with holiday clubs in Maltpatting, and we would there'd be kids that would come over, maybe some of them were on preschool meals, and we'd help them make healthy meals, just teach them things like drawing and painting, and it was also like a childcare type of thing. And I enjoyed it because I've always looked after younger people. I have a younger brother, so I was always left at home with him. So my parents always taught me how to, cook and clean and stuff that kids need to know when they grow up. So it was easy for me, and I always look after my younger cousins as well. So it was easy to look after the kids, and I like working with kids anyway. Not everybody's suited to working with children, but over the years I've been doing it, and the kids seem to like me and I like them too, and playing games, having fun, doing sports, going out. It's all really good. So yeah.
Hello, my name's Frank and I help with the drumming and in the community with Ensemble, and I believe that Ensemble is good for kids because it helps them to learn new stuff like cooking, doing activities and daycare for kids. It helps out parents as well, and I think it's good to be part of this community. I'm 16 and I'm still in school, but
You enjoy doing it?
yeah, I enjoy my time here during the holidays, and I like going on trips with them, with Ensemble, and doing stuff like that.
Thank you.